Hi, I'm John Vickers. Today I'm going to talk to you and describe what muscle activation techniques is. And you may have heard of it before, but after this video, you'll have a nice, clear understanding of what it is and what it can do for you. Specifically in this video, I'm only going to address one area of the body. But typically when someone comes in to be evaluated, I look at all the movements of the body because everything is interrelated, and one part might actually be worse than another part, and I may start there. But again, today, just for this video, I'm only going to look at the elbow joint just to give you an idea of what muscle activation techniques is. Okay? So having said that, when someone comes in, I look at their whole body and how it moves. And so, for example, today I have the person bend their elbow, and I see that they're limited in their elbow, in their ability to bend their elbow. Okay? And I'll ask them a few other questions about their motion. And the person might say to me, yeah, you know what, I kind of feel weak when I'm doing a bicep curl, or I'm really tight in my tricep when I'm bending my elbow, or when I'm trying to stretch my tricep. And so once I get that information, then I'll go to the individual's arm and I'll concentrate on the primary muscles that make the elbow bend in this motion. And I've labeled 4 of those muscles, one being the long head of the bicep, short head of the bicep, the brachialis, and then the brachioradialis. The thing that they all have in common is that they all cross the elbow joint, which means that they're going to have an action on that elbow joint, which is to make it bend. And so what MAT does, and the power in MAT, is that it allows me to go to each muscle and specifically test its range and its strength, or its ability to contract to create strength or force. And that's what I'll do, is that I'll test each one of these 4 muscles to make sure that they're working properly, they're contracting properly. If I see that there's a limit in the ability to bend the elbow, or tightness in the back, then I already know that one of these muscles is going to test weak, because one of the primary premises of muscle activation technique is that when you see a limit in the range of motion or movement, then there is a weakness. It is secondary to a weakness. So again, MAT will allow me to go in and test each one of these muscles specifically by putting it into a certain position and determine which one is weak. Then I can use the MAT treatment process to strengthen that muscle. And strengthening requires maybe 30 seconds to a minute. And the greatest thing about it is that I can get immediate feedback, because I'll know immediately if that muscle got strong or if it stayed weak. If it got strong, then I move on to the next. If it was weak, then I treat it. But once I've gone through and I've tested all the muscles, I've got them all strong where they contract properly, what I should see and what the patient should feel is that they should feel that when they bend their elbow, that they have more range in bending that elbow. And the other thing that they'll experience is they'll experience that the triceps are going to be loose now. So I've done 2 things. I've strengthened muscles and I've loosened muscles. So I was able to get more strength and get more flexibility or range of motion, which is a bonus. And that in other techniques is hard to accomplish, which is why this technique is so powerful, because I know immediately, and the patient knows immediately. It's just not me. The best thing is the patient knows right away whether they're better or not. And they don't have to wait till tomorrow. They don't have to wait until that evening. They know right away if their strength is better, the range of motion is better, and whatever their other complaint may have been, whether it's pain or discomfort in certain motions, they know right away that it's better because they don't feel it anymore. That is the strength, and that's why I'm really excited about MAT. I enjoy coming in and doing it because I always learn something new every day about it that helps me with the next patient. If you have any questions, please contact me at johnvickers@jvfitness.com or leave a comment. Thank you.